Hey guys, Chris here. I just wanted to take a minute to share the love of SlugFest Games with you. Our friends at SlugFest Games have brought a few different games like Red Dragon Inn, The Battle for Greyport, High Noon Saloon, and Fishing for Terrorists. They've got a bunch of awesome swag on their site. You can get any one of their games there. And guys, they just do amazing stuff. So do me a favor, go to slugfestgames.com/ETG for more information. Again, that's slugfestgames.com/ETG. Stay geeky. One time, not too long ago, in a galaxy not too far away,
they had chocolate milk?
there were two mighty chosen ones.
Is this us?
And they were here to say...
Thank you for tuning in to Entertain the Geeky with Rodger and Chris.
Well, that wasn't it, but whether you're a guy in a cape
or a rogue who's sneaky,
join Rodger and Chris as we...
Entertain the Geeky. I was so confused there.
I know.
I didn't know what was going on.
I know. I was there.
Were you? Like I was looking at my phone, looking up stuff to talk about, and I look over, and you're looking at me with those eyes.
Those baby blues. They're not baby blues. They're kind of steely blue.
They are kind of steely blue eyes. What up, Chris?
Rodger, how are you?
Man, I'm fantastic.
Good. Guys, what's going on?
Yeah, we prepared. Dude, so more X-Men movies were announced.
Yeah.
Did you see the new thing about New Mutants though? It's going to be a horror movie. It's not going to have a supervillain. It's not going to be a superhero team fighting a supervillain. It's going to be a straight up horror movie.
Well, I was talking to my uncle the other night about Logan, and I'm like, it wasn't like watching a superhero movie.
I still haven't seen Logan.
I'll send you home with it tonight. But it's not a superhero movie.
Okay.
It's like this drama, and there's some action in it. It's really good though. Well,
I think we're getting to the point now where like you still have, I'm going to use the quotations, the Marvel formula.
Yeah.
But we're seeing films that are superhero genre movies with superhero characters kind of going away from the Marvel formula.
Yeah.
And like Doctor Strange is a perfect example of that. While it was still Marvel formulaic, the solution was not beating the crap out of Dormammu. It was using his intelligence.
It was Doctor Stranging.
Yeah, so I think I'm really excited to see that. I'm really excited to see where the superhero genre goes from here. And if you're talking about making a horror movie with mutants,
that'd be so fun.
I'm in. Fuck it, I'm in. Let's do it. Like, push that R boundary, because that's what Fox is doing now. Fox is like, hey, Deadpool made so much money because it was R, not realizing it's because it was good, that they're pushing that R hard now. Well,
I mean, Hugh Jackman pushed for the R rating on Wolverine. He's like, the movie's not going to make as much money this way. He's like, but I want the best movie.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing.
Well, so, like, here's the thing. So, it leads more to this, though, also. Oh, no. No. I just looked at my phone and got some really sad news.
What?
The man who originally played Godzilla, Hiro Nakajima, has passed away.
Yeah, that was earlier in the week.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. Should we observe a moment of silence?
A moment of silence for the fallen G-Man. All right, that's all I got for a guy that ran around in a rubber suit. I mean, wow, that hurts me. Like, what I was going to talk about was Hellboy and like this remake of Hellboy. Now that we've got, Mila Jovovich signed on to actually play the bad guy, you've got more casting. Ian McShane is casted as the professor. Do we know who's playing Hellboy yet?
Yeah.
Who?
It's the sheriff from Stranger Things.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck, he's going to be good.
Yeah. How did you not know that?
I just found out Godzilla died.
We've talked about him.
No, you and Jason have talked about him. We have not.
I could have swore we did.
No, but I'm excited for that. I'm getting more excited for this reboot of Hellboy than I would be if Hellboy 3 actually happened at this point.
I think it's supposed to be an R, too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is they're pushing for an R. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see movies be movies. Like Blade Runner 2049 got hit with the R rating. Good.
I mean, Jared Leto's in it. I'm stoked.
Well, to be fair, time out. So this is more my old man mannerisms coming out, my being an old man type thing.
Yeah.
PG-13 is just a pussy now. It is. Okay, the reason we had PG-13 was because Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. You used to have nudity. R-rated movies today would be rated PG-13 back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So being stuck with an R rating just means, hey, we're showing more blood. For crying out loud, the Avengers almost got rated R.
Remember Airplane? Because that's a PG movie.
Jaws is a PG movie.
It was rated PG. Airplane, you see boobs.
Yes, and you saw boobs in PG-13 movies. You saw boobs in Titanic, and that wasn't rated R.
Yeah, it was.
No, we've had this conversation, and you were proven wrong.
I could have swore that had an R rating at theaters.
No, it did not. Look, we've done this on the show again. Titanic rating. Titanic rating. PG-13.
Interesting.
Why was it PG-13, you ask? For drama, disaster, nudity, language, and violence.
Things have changed a lot.
Yeah, well, that was in 1997. So, yeah. I mean, think about it. Yes, when Jaws came out, there was no PG-13. But that got a PG rating. A man literally gets bitten in half and dragged into the ocean. Would you let your kids watch that movie?
My kids have watched that movie.
I'm saying if you were like a normal parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't let my kids watch Deadpool. I won't let them watch Logan.
Why? Where's the line drawn?
Oh, well, pegging is generally where I draw.
So pegging is the...
There's sexual content that I don't want my kids to be exposed to.
Was there pegging in Logan?
No. You do see boobs in Logan. I don't want my kids to see nudity and stuff like that.
So nudity is not okay, but a man getting bitten in half by a shark is?
It's make-believe, Rodger. The nudity is real.
Hey, man, I'm just busting your chops.
No, if there are too many F-bombs, I really don't want them to watch a movie.
Well, that's fair. I don't know. I get, your kids are so little. But I get the, when a kid... I was raised in a house where it was, as long as you don't fuck with me when I'm trying to sleep, watch whatever you want. Porn excluded. I was watching R-rated movies. I was watching Child's Play, Nightmare on Elm Street growing up.
Was I.
The Exorcist, Good Will Hunting, Shawshank Redemption.
So I've kind of sheltered my kids from the horror genre a little bit.
Yeah?
And it's mostly because I don't feel like it's super good for them to be scaring the shit out of themselves.
I get that. I was just always drawn to horror movies as a kid. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street just fascinated me and stuff like that.
Nightmare on Elm Street's a fun flick.
It is. And yeah, I don't think that, 5-year-olds should be watching it. But it's not bad.
If Christopher was like 10...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would show
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I think once you hit the double digits in age, you kind of open up everything,
things change up a little bit. It's just there's a level of innocence that I want my children to maintain.
Yeah, how are you going to handle it when they find out Santa? The whole thing about Santa.
What about Santa?
Kids, if you're listening, go away. Santa not being,
alive?
Yeah, alive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I remember how I found out. I was like 13, so I was a little bit older, I guess.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, and my mom and dad had just gotten divorced, and I had to help mom bring out the Christmas presents.
Oh, God.
And that's how I found out that Santa wasn't real.
When I found out, I was about 9 years old, and Santa came and fucking brought me shitty presents and brought my cousin some good presents.
Stupid Santa.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Dad, Santa fucked me. And he's like, dude, Santa's not real.
So I fucked you, Chris. I fucked you is what I'm trying to say.
Kind of, because I was like, I asked for this, this, and this, and I didn't get any of it. And he was like, I sound like an ungrateful prick right now.
A little bit. A little bit.
I was like, I wanted this stuff. And he's like, your mom's going to get you that stuff. And I was like, so
Mom
Claus.
And all of a sudden it made sense. Mom's going to take care of it from now on.
Well, yeah, because when you come from a broken home, Santa visits 2 different houses.
No, see, so it was weird, like, growing up, because, like, I never saw my dad on Christmas, because we would do Christmas Eve with my dad, and Christmas with my mom. So I would just, get the Christmas presents from Dad on Christmas Eve, and there was no Santa brought it, it was I brought it. Santa's going to your mom's house.
I mean, that's fair, though. I don't really see too much of an issue with that.
I don't either. There was no anger. Though my dad did tell me when I was, like, 6 that he arrested the Easter Bunny the day before Easter. For trespassing.
When I was about 7 years old, my grandpa told me the Easter Bunny hides his eggs because he doesn't want you to know he's been fucking chickens.
Good old dad jokes. Where the Easter Bunny needs to go.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to go hang out with Pookie.
At the Red Dragon Inn.
Brought to us by SlugFest Games.
So, guys, you can go to slugfestgames.com/ETG for more information on games like Red Dragon Inn, Fishing for Terrorists, The Battle for Greyport, and
High Noon Saloon.
High Noon Saloon.
Gun-toting, fist-fighting, beer-drinking fun.
Oh, yeah.
Also, guys, they got swag. Swag galore.
I mean, you can get shirts with your favorite characters. You can get I think they've got mugs. They've got steins. Flasks.
I mean, a mug and a stein are almost the same thing.
Similar, just one's taller.
Yeah. Hey, guys, go to slugfestgames.com/ETG to find out more. So yeah. Oh.
This is disgusting.
Oh, we've spent way too much time together lately.
Yeah.
Dude, so Halloween is approaching.
Rapidly.
Do you know, time out. Halloween's not really fucking approaching. I just went to Walgreens. It's the middle of August and they're already putting fucking Halloween candy out.
Yeah, it's a little odd, because normally it happens September.
Right, and I'm okay with September. I'm okay with beginning, middle of September. That makes sense to me. But it reminds me, it's like now, it's not, and I'm going to actually correlate this to comics in a second.
Okay.
To have an actual conversation here. It's no longer the actual event that matters. It seems to be more about the build up to the event.
Yeah.
So now we're building up to Halloween in fucking beginning of August. By the time it comes around, we're just burnt out on it. And if you notice, comics are starting to do the same fucking thing with their summer crossovers.
Yeah.
Remember, it used to be 2 issues, the preview issue, and then like the big event. Now it's the lead up to, and you spend 6 months. So half a year leading up to this 3-month event.
Yeah.
So now you have 9 months of comics just to tell one fucking story that they wash away 2 months after it happens.
Yeah.
Fucking comics.
I don't like the when it's the beginning of July and they're already putting up back to school signage in stores.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, the kids just got out of school like a month ago.
Well, yeah, but I'm ready for them to go back after 2 weeks.
Oh, shut up. But no, I'm just like, why would you do that to these kids? Because they walk into Target and you know, or Walmart or whatever, and they see that and they're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And it's not even close.
Whatever. Good.
Yeah, destroy them young.
Destroy them young. You know, there are some countries in this world where they go to school year-round.
Actually, there's schools here that used to do that. They don't do it anymore because it destroys childhoods. But you go 4 weeks
That's
on.
That's all bullshit anyway.
4 weeks on, 1 week off.
The only reason we have a summer break is so kids could go farm in the farmlands.
Good.
No, that's really what it was for. It was, hey, harvest time. Fucking, we need kids to fucking pull the corn out.
We need kids to pull their weight in this family.
No, that's what it was. Like, honestly, fucking, I would feel it would be a lot better because it would take maybe 3 or 4 years for kids to get used to it. But if you have kids that start in kindergarten, going year round, and just that's just the way it is. It would be a lot better for everybody, I think. A lot easier to manage time-wise because you would know what's coming up as opposed to I've got 3 months of shit to deal with now.
Fuck that. That sucks. I'd rather do 3 months of shit.
What, then 4 weeks on, 1 week off? Yeah. 4 weeks on, 1 week off?
Yeah.
I don't know. Makes planning family vacations a hell of a lot easier.
It's easy now. All right, so we're going to go on a vacation in June because that's when the kids are out of school.
Everyone else is too.
So what?
I hate people that we
and you know what else you can do? You can plan a vacation for during the year, and you can take your kid out of school for a day or so.
Yeah. And be that neglectful parent that doesn't care about the kid's education.
It's not neglectful parenting.
I'm just saying.
Don't act like you never got to play hooky.
I didn't skip school until I was 17. And you know the only time I skipped school for was to work at the hobby shop.
Yeah. I got to skip school on my birthday.
Nope.
That was a tradition we ended up starting because I told my mom one year, I was like, it's my birthday, I really don't need to go today. And she's like, you know what? You can stay off.
Nope.
And then there was one day I went to school on my birthday. I was like 15 years old, and she drove up to school and checked me out of school, and she's like, what? Why the fuck didn't you ask me to stay off school today? And I was like, well, I didn't. I thought you'd say no. And she's like, come on, let's go get some ice cream and stuff. And I was like, yeah, let's go get some ice cream and stuff.
Yeah, no. I skipped school. It was odd. I got in so much trouble, and then my mom found out I was at work. So she was like, oh, it's okay. Like, I literally skipped school to open the hobby shop.
So, I remember my senior skip day. And, because high schoolers are idiots.
Yeah.
they basically tell all the teachers and everything when it's going to be. So the school is sending out memos. They're like, anybody that has not got an excused absence will be thrown in suspension.
And they won't be graduating with their classmates.
Yeah, whatever. And I was just like, fuck you. Wrote some fake note from my dad. Sent myself to school with it.
I left school when 9/11 happened.
I didn't go to school that day.
Yeah, I was in school.
It's the day before my birthday.
I was in school, and I actually left, and I went and hung out with my grandma that day. That was like the only 2 times I really skipped school.
I stayed home sick that day, and I was eating cereal, and my mom was in the living room, and she was like, "Christopher, get in here! The most important event of your life is happening right now." And I was like, "What?" And
was it after the second plane hit?
No, it was after the first one hit. The building smoldering, and then we saw the second one hit.
Yeah. I remember in school, I was like going, man, who the fuck would hit the World Trade Center? Like, we thought it was a little prop plane, because we didn't see the TV.
Yeah.
And we turned it on, we saw the building, and like the bell rang as the second plane hit, and we're like, well, shit. So I literally got up, went to my first class, called my mom, and said, hey, get me out of here. I'm going home.
Messed you up?
No, so Rittner went on a complete information lockdown. Like, they're like, just go back, treat the day like it's normal, which makes sense for a school to do. Be like, hey, keep the kids occupied, let the parents handle this conversation. This is something X, Y, Z. I get this.
Yeah.
But truth be fucking told, I was in debate, and like I knew all about like politics and world events. I was like, I want to know what the fuck is happening right now. So I left school, grabbed McDonald's, and went and sat at my grandma's the rest of the day.
Interesting.
So I wanted to know. Got there right as the first building fell.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the first building. So yeah, no, fuck that. I wanted to be there. I hated the fact that we were on information lockdown.
No, I can't believe, because that's when kids need information. Because having that information would have made me feel safer if I were in school.
I mean, but keep in mind, they didn't know. Okay, we're going back to that day. Fuck, I didn't want to go there ever again. But, like, think about it, that day, like, nobody knew what was happening. They just knew that 2 towers were hit. The Pentagon just got hit. There's another plane. No one knew what the fuck was happening. So what information are they going to give the kids? Here, let's watch America get destroyed. You're, 13, 14, 15 years old. You don't, that's something that while you grasp your world is changing, what the fuck is a teacher going to tell you?
I mean, here, America wasn't getting destroyed. Like, somebody attempted to and failed. Because that's what America is. America's resilient.
Yeah, you know what?
And all these things.
It led to Tony Stark and I totally blanked on Captain America. Steve Rogers duking it out.
Civil War.
That
did not lead to Civil War.
Sure it did.
It did lead to villains helping to clean up after the towers.
No, after the tower. I'm talking like years after. Like, you can tell, like Tony Stark used, hey, we got to do these things, because events like this. And it was a big thing. Civil War was a big thing in the MCU.
I know.
It was a lot bigger in the comics than it was in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think, honestly, as good as the Civil War movie is, I think they missed it. I hated
the shitty villain.
Yeah.
I'm pulling all the strings so you guys get angry at each other. I was like, whatever.
But, like, reading the comics, like, Civil War was, like, this defining moment that like, hit, like, the MCU fucking on its head. And in the movie, it was, like, wrapped up in 2.5 hours. Tony Stark and Steve Rogers was like, hey, we're done.
We're breaking up.
The bromance is over.
The band is done.
Until the Infinity Gauntlet shows up.
Well, yeah, then they have to get together, and Captain America's just going to be awesome.
Is
everywhere.
He? Do you really think so?
Yeah. He's Captain America. He's freaking awesome.
I think he's just going to go out like a bitch.
No.
No, you think he's going to go out like...
It's going to be a blaze of glory.
I hope so.
It will.
I want Falcon to go out like a bitch. That's truly what I want to have happen. Falcon and...
Well, they fucking copped out with killing Rhodes.
Yeah, oh my god, yes, they did. Fuck, Rhodes should be dead.
Yes.
Like, dead. Because at the end of the day, all Civil War was about was, you shot a missile at my friend.
Did you see the meme where it was a picture of Rhodes laying on the ground after he fell, and then a picture of Spider-Man, and it said, why did Spider-Man have a parachute and Rhodes didn't?
Yeah. Truer statements have never been said. No, like, Rhodes should have died.
Yep.
Because at the end, what happened to Rhodes? Oh, he's walking.
Everything's fine.
He got a brand new suit, which Tony probably should have built for him anyway. One that can, dodge missiles. There was no conflict there for Tony Stark. Everything's good in his world. Other than the fact that Steve Rogers,
is vigilanteing.
Is vigilanteing and somehow had something to do with the death of Tony Stark's parents. Bucky did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some bullshit, Tony. If Samuel L. Jackson can forgive you for the shit you pulled in Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, you can forgive Bucky for what he did being brainwashed, you selfish alcoholic bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling you out,
so,
Iron Man.
On that note, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. I want you to go to entertainthegeeky.com. You can follow us on all of our social media there. The website is under construction.
Yeah, Hydra did a number on us there.
They kicked our butts, and we are not computer programmers.
Do you know why? Because we talked shit about Civil War's meta plot.
Probably.
Hydra was pissed.
That has everything to do with it.
You know where else I need to go?
Where?
I need to go to Cloud9 Comics and More.
They sure do, guys. Go to Cloud9 Comics and More. They've got a little bit of everything. You can check them out on eBay. Paul, the owner, is awesome. He keeps a bunch of CGC graded comics, a bunch of loose comics, so if there's holes in your collection that you need to fill, you can fill them. They've got collectibles out the wazoo. I know Paul was just about to buy a Stormtrooper helmet or a Death Trooper helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that kind of stuff is available. I got a Buddy Christ from him.
Guys, just go check out the eBay store, and if there's anything you're looking for, send him a message.
Yeah.
Honestly, just do it.
Jason just got Wolverine Origins, 9.8.
Yeah, Jason needs to still hook me up with that X-Men run. I need to message him about that.
But yeah, guys, go to Cloud9 Comics and More on eBay. They're awesome. And stay geeky. Rodger?
Avengers was an inside job.